Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the 3 biggest upsets from RLCS last weekend. It's EU 1v1 time. RLCS bringing ones back for the 2nd season in a row. Absolutely love to see that. In this game, we're looking at vadyy against ApparentlyJack. This is game 3 of their series that they played against each other. This is best of 5. vadyy currently leads 2-0, so you can probably guess where this one is headed by the title of this video. But yeah, the underdog vadyy already up 2-0, and he dominated the game before this. I think it was 9-3 or something, so he's looking great, and he's not completely come out of nowhere to do this. He did as well have a pretty impressive run through the Swiss qualifier in order to make it to this day, the main event. He beat Toxic 3-1 to qualify to the main event for RLCS EU ones, and you guys have been watching ones for a long time will know that Toxic is a very strong ones player, and to take it down 3-1 is an extremely impressive result from vadyy, and now he's given Jack a real run for his money. Now, Jack, of course, legend in 1v1. He's had a couple of run-ins with vadyy in RLCS already this season in 3s. vadyy got the best of Jack and GK in a matchup earlier in the season. Oh, nearly gets demoed there. Jack just a millimeter away from taking him out of the game. But this would be the biggest 1v1 win of vadyyy's ones career. RLCS ones is obviously the biggest ones event. Oh, that's great recovery by vadyy. And he's tripped up Jack. Jack might have been trying to trip up vadyy there, but he's the one who gets tripped. And the counter-attack comes through. Nice touch on the backboard before that, though, by the young Portuguese up-and-comer. Portugal, quite a quiet nation in Rocket League history. The most successful Portuguese player is, of course, Chronic, who is still in and about the scene in 3s to this day. But now we're getting vadyy coming in the scene. He's just turned 18. He was 17 when this game was played against Jack, and I think that the very next day was his 18th birthday, if I'm getting my dates correct. But yeah, if he can win against Jack here and then win into the main event, he gets to play RLCS on his birthday, which would be pretty cool. I won't spoil what happened there. If you guys want to go and check the Wikipedia or dig through the VODs to see, you can find out if he made it or not. But okay, interesting part of the game here. Jack disconnects. Now, in this stage, in the group stage, I don't think the admins pause, or I'm not sure. Maybe Jack can't ask for a pause yet. But vadyy said, take the goal back. He didn't want it. Now, that was to go 3-2 up. Jack is a bit confused here. Just right, I think he was confirming with vadyy that, are you sure you don't have to do that? Or confirming with the admin that this is all good to go. But vadyy giving the goal back. Absolutely amazing sportsmanship from the young Portuguese underdog here in what is one of the most high pressure, if not the most high pressure matches of his career. One's, of course, notorious for being incredibly difficult to play in RLCS and in high-level tournaments. And yeah, if you want evidence of that, just look at the last match of the entire tournament that was played between Zen and Nas. I'll definitely be making a video about that one as well. That Game 7 looked very nervy. More nervous than any Game 7s they played in 3s or 2s have ever looked, in my opinion. Okay, Jack off that. Reconnect is starting to take control now. So will vadyy regret giving that goal back to Jack? I think it's a great move that he's done anyway. I love to see that from him. Great sportsmanship. Wants to win with a earned goal, not with a DC from Jack. Oh, nice play. Jack trying to catch vadyy out of position with the early surprise challenge. vadyy saw it coming. Always has the flick ready, and now with half the game to go, he's back within 1 goal. Now, of course, some of you guys may be wondering, why am I throwing Jack under the bus here with this video? He's a good friend of mine, a business partner with the next rank. Well, you know, maybe I should be drawing attention to the matches where he's in the receiving end of upsets as vadyy tries to put in a reset double, but it doesn't work out. Yeah, truth be told, I'm never gonna let that business relationship, the next rank, affect my casting or discussion around ApparentlyJack's a player. It is really funny to me when I see comments on Reddit saying that it's conflict of interest that I'm commentating ApparentlyJack games. Hey, I'd love to see the comments. I'd love to see the clips where people think I've said something wrong or unfair about, unfairly positive or overly glazing about Jack. I'll wait. But yeah, Jack obviously still extremely good in ones, and this is why this match was so impressive from vadyy. It's not just about the ones history for Jack. Oh, nice fake there. vadyy nearly making contact, not quite. But yeah, like I said, it's not just about the ones history when it comes to ApparentlyJack. He was looking phenomenal in qualifying to the main event here. He took down Pukus 3-0, took down Nugget 3-1, went to Game 5 with Moxie where he lost, but obviously a Game 5 loss to Moxie is a great result for just about anyone. And then he 3-0'd HB. So Jack looked really strong qualifying. He was the absolute favorite in this one. Even if you compare results that Jack shared with other players. Whereas he took Moxie to 5. Joria's got swept by Moxie, so Moxie obviously in great form. Jack in good form against him. Everybody predicting Jack to come out on top here. Even two games down. We're thinking just slow start to the day. This was first match of the group stage for Jack. And now it looks like he's locked in. Warmed up, and vadyy is going to have a hard time. But he calls Jack's bluff and shoots from distance to make it a 2-goal game. Jack was really hoping vadyy would just leave that one. Just back off and respect the fact that Jack had more boost and he was closer to the ball. Lord Baldemar has other ideas. Now here he comes in the final 50 seconds of the game. Looking to retake control of it. Jack falling on the ball there briefly. That will cause vadyy to gain control of it. Now here comes the ground pinch from vadyy. Jack in the way of it. 40 seconds to go. Jack keeping things low. Doesn't want to take any unnecessary risks. Goes for a high flick into the boost steal. Actually not going to... Yeah, he is going to steal the boost, but delays it. Oh, but he's completely missed. Jack with a huge mistake. vadyy might have an ear post opening. He does! And it is a 1-goal game just like that. Small mistake from ApparentlyJack. vadyy capitalizes. No panic from the youngster from Portugal. I feel like I'm going to keep saying that because it is just so special that we get another Portuguese player at this level after a chronic. Felt like he was doing everything for the country for the longest time. Still, Jack in a great position here. 15 seconds left. vadyy trying to demo him. Can't catch him out. Jack accidentally missed the ball though. vadyy shoots from distance. Jack can't get there. And it's vadyy by 1. No, sorry, not by 1. vadyy ties it with 9 seconds left. Kickoff is going to go the way of vadyy though. And this is now where I should have said vadyy by 1. 5 seconds to go. Kickoff goal for the underdog. And is this going to be the end of Jack's upper bracket in the group stage? Will there be more drama? That's a good kickoff for vadyy. Oh, he's panicked, jumped, misses, and here comes Jack with the tie game. Can you believe it? We got more drama. This is the great thing about ones, of course. You can get so many late game swings. Into overtime we go, delayed, actually fake kickoff by vadyy. Jack does not completely fall for it. He's going to take advantage. And now vadyy in a bit of trouble here. Can he find a way back into the game? Great save, lands on the back wall as well. So he can decide to stay with this if he wants to. Jack again going to dive in at the near post with a flick, but vadyy lunges forward to the challenge that matches him. Another crossbar pinch save, just tapping that one into the crossbar there. Brief fake on the inside of the post. vadyy gets in the way of Jack again. Open net from distance. Almost no boost to work with it, but that's going to be enough. vadyy upsets ApparentlyJack and advances to the next stage in the groups. Alright guys, that brings us to our second upset of the tournament. An even bigger upset, I would say. We're looking at Mozzarella against Rezears, Game 5 of a best of 5. So winner of this advances to round 2 of the upper bracket in the group stage. Loser will have to make the same lower bracket run that Jack has just been sent to at the hands of vadyy. Now Mozzarella, coming out of France, 18-year-old player. He's been in the bubble scene for a while now, trying to break through, looking for good results to make that statement, and ones is a great way to do that, to lay your claim on a deserving spot on a high-level roster, especially coming out of France with so many good players already in the French scene. Yeah, quite a lot of up-and-comers in France dipping their toes in ones. We've seen it last season, now this season as well, as Rezears takes the lead here 1-0. The most notable in this one, well, apart from Moxie, of course, he's hardly an up-and-comer when it comes to ones, but Giek going 3-0 in the Swiss stage, another very impressive player in the French bubble scene, and Mozzarella now looking to one-up that by getting main event results against a player like Rezears. Now, Rezears obviously has a lot of ones history as well. He's extremely well known for his aerial game, his mechanics, very strong 1v1 IQ, ground game. I mean, I'd say he's just an all-rounder, Rezears, a very impressive player. He's put a lot of time into ones over the years, and recently he's, I think, been peaking, taking down multiple players in show matches and looking very consistent in qualifying to the main event for EU RLCS as well, beating Nas in the Swiss stage, but running into a bit of trouble early on against Mozzarella, who had a bit of a struggling Swiss stage for by comparison. So this one really was a big surprise. Rezears speaking about this match, said that he was just feeling super nervous, and that goes to show that even experienced players feeling the pressure in RLCS 1s. And Mozzarella just didn't want to get dunked on there as he ran the ball down the line. Rezears is on 0 boost, and Mozzarella's going to have a chance to take control here. Couldn't get the ball to the back corner in time, though. Very close game here, very low scoring. Neither player wanted to make a mistake. Playing very safe for Rocket League at the moment. Lots of hard clears, which is not a bad idea, even in 1v1. You know, you are giving the ball away when you do this, but if you can steal the boost while the opponent's making the save, like Rezears did there, or if you could just get in position to intercept whatever touch they do make next, then it can still be a good move in your ranked games. Something to try out. Rezears still up by 1 at halftime. Make it 2. Mozzarella scoreless. And this is where everybody thinks that it's just going to be Rezears. He's got control. He's steadied the nerves a little bit, and now surely the underdog from France is going to be feeling the pressure. Rezears off the wall, ceiling reset. Mozzarella fakes a ceiling challenge. Rezears coming in with the dodge. Perfect shot to the top corner, 3-0. And he had so many options there, Rezears, threatening multiple different shots. Mozzarella had to be careful, had to be worried about a lot of different things there. And here he comes again. Rezears looking for a 4th goal. Mozzarella in a world of trouble. Rezears is putting the pressure on him. He's just testing his mental at the moment. Very easy for Mozzarella to throw himself in a bad angle here. Just lunge in for a silly play that's never going to work. And then it's going to be 4-0 to Rezears before you know it. But what Mozzarella is doing well here is he's not taking those unnecessary risks. He's not falling for any of Rezears' baiting maneuvers. He's just waiting patiently, knowing that there is plenty time left. Now he's going to try and go the other way with a flick. He does get it over Rezears. The reset and the flick for Mozzarella were decent, but Rezears will be kicking himself that he didn't save that one. It looked like it was about center of the net, dead center. So Rezears is just a little bit further back. He would have had a routine save there. And Mozzarella with the back corner possession. He's got Rezears in his sight. Knows Rezears isn't making a move. Bump doesn't land though. Rezears, excellent save on the pop bump Mozzarella attempted. Here comes Rezears at the near post. Completely misses his flick. The nerves are really starting to kick in here. That was nowhere near. Rezears absolutely missing it. And Mozzarella couldn't get a goal immediately at the other end, but we're starting to see chances emerge. Trips Rezears. Rezears fights back with a bump of his own. Just over a minute left. Rezears is right back in control. A tame flick, but this one does hit. Mozzarella flicks it into his own crossbar. Probably didn't mean to go that close to own goaling, but it's worked out wonders for him as he shoots from distance. Gets Rezears boost as a reward. 50 seconds left though. Mozzarella has to get away back into the game. He's got to dispossess Rezears, who is just resorting purely to flicking. And the demo lands. That's horrible for Mozzarella. Mozzarella now getting to the part of the game where he's going to need to dive, and he does. There was his move. He's done enough shadowing. He's faked enough that he thought this is going to be it. I've just got to go for it. I don't think Rezears is going to see this coming. And he was absolutely right. Final 30 seconds. Chance for Rezears to make something happen. Chance for Mozzarella, I should say. Air dribble off his back corner. He's going all in for this. All the boost has been used. Oh, he's done it with a perfect reset. Side flip to shoot the ball over Rezears. He was absolutely all in there, landing sideways in Rezears' net. But at this point of the game, it doesn't matter. You just have to go for it. Kickoff win for Mozzarella. Rezears demoed in the back corner. Can Mozzarella get in middle in time? Perfect first touch. And the finish. And it's a tie game. Crazy scenes. Rezears thought he already had this one in the bag, but his flicks completely left him when it mattered most. And now he might be losing in regulation. Rezears bumped away from the play. Mozzarella faking another bump. Rezears has been chased miles away. Has to get some distance on this. Does it. The boost is spawning, but not in time. Overtime again. We're going to get Rezears and Mozzarella on the straight spawn. So you guys know what that means. Midfield play is likely. Rezears, strong kickoff possession. Both players have boost. Another fake challenge off the ceiling by Mozzarella. Rezears just hovering down. And what a save that is by Mozzarella. He rips a wall shot. First time. And Rezears, just like Jack, has been sent to the lower bracket. Alright guys, let's get into the biggest upset of the weekend now. It was a great weekend for a lot of upcomers in the EU scene, a lot of upcomers in ones and just RLCS in general. Like we've seen vadyy, Mozzarella putting up good results. You had Giek in the Swiss stage as well. We had Red Mob putting up great results, but the biggest of them all is osaft against Zen. Absolutely nobody saw this coming. We're looking at game 5 here, where it's a best of 7, game 5. osaft leads 3-1. And how has he done that, you might ask? Has he been cheesing Zen, who's not known for his kickoffs in ones? Has he been air dribble bumping Zen? Has he been spamming 1v1 moves? Has he been demoing? What's he been doing? Well, let me just summarize by saying no. That's not been really, for me, the reasons osaft's come out on top. He's come out on top because he's been closer to Zen in the areas of the game Zen should be winning in, which is right there, Zen's aerial game. I mean, yeah, you don't save that. Zen just puts it in the top corner. osaft in this series is able to be closer to Zen in the aspects Zen should win in than Zen was in the aspects osaft should win in. Now, the aspects that osaft should win in are kickoffs, I think things like the close quarters, bump game, even just the physical game in general. But physical game and kickoffs, these are things you'd expect osaft to win out on, and I think he really did. He also was able to do a great job against Zen when it comes to boxing Zen out of the play. Zen didn't spot the same level of opportunities to keep osaft out of the play. It's just things you see when you watch a lot of Moxie playing ones. When you watch 1v1 specialists, you can see, oh yeah, they just don't give their opponents anything. Whereas Zen does let them play a little bit. He does let his one's opponents play, and then he tries to counter them, playing a more standoff style as a default, although he can be aggressive as well if he decides to turn it on. Okay, Zen back into the air. He's going to fake out this one, looking for the bump, but osaft saves it with great recovery. Now here he goes down the middle of the pitch, looking to get the air dribble bump on Zen, who saves osaft's attempt as well. So both players going for little pop bumps there, neither one of them coming through in time. But osaft, with a crazy overhead save, has almost scored to tie the game. Absolutely crazy to see that. I mean, he really ripped that into the crossbar. Zen's shot went high. Now, one of the other things osaft did really well in this match, I'm super impressed by, is his speed, his mechanics. They were really on point. That was probably one of the silliest mistakes he made right there. It's leaving for the mid boost a little bit early. The classic misplay will probably never be completely gone from the ones game, even though everybody knows about it. But osaft was playing a really quick game, and I thought Zen was going to be able to outpace him, just be better mechanically, better movement, better mechanics than anyone in the world, really. Zen, barring a few players like maybe Naupo in the Middle East, and possibly Roas when it comes to ones as well. But that really wasn't the case. osaft was able to keep up pace with Zen. He was able to really make Zen look normal in terms of speed in a lot of occasions. So that's a great save at the near post. osaft was waiting patiently, and he had to, for large parts of this match, wait so patiently until Zen's done with the ball, because you can't dive in against Zen a lot of the time. He's just going to put it past you. You have to accept that you're going to be in goal. Now, osaft does get one here after slightly losing control in the air. Zen overestimated what he was capable of, but that's because osaft has been hitting those shots earlier in the series. If you guys want me to do more of a total look into what happened throughout this match, let me know in the comments. But as part of the biggest upsets video, this one has to take the cake. It has to feature in it. But I'm definitely going to be looking back myself to see what osaft did well. I think this could be a breakout moment for his career in general, not just 1v1, but in general for every game mode in RLCS. Zen really up against it here, and we can see from Zen's other matches in the tournament that he was at a super high level. Yes, Zen doesn't play a ton of ones, but he was still able to beat Nast in the Swiss, beat Moxie in the playoffs. He went 7 with Moxie in the final. I'll absolutely be making a video about that as well. But look at osaft defending against Zen's aerial game bravely, forcing Zen to go again and again. 40 boost left. osaft does make good contact. He's picking great angles to play with. There's that little physical play from osaft, but once again drifts for the mid boost. Second time this game that he's made that mistake, and you can clearly see by the shot differential that Zen has been controlling the game for the majority of it. osaft has been playing survival mode, and he's going to need to do so even more as Zen wins another kickoff and he takes the ball to the sidewall. This time osaft matches the height perfectly. Notice how he mirrored Zen's movement almost to a T there. As Zen goes up, osaft went up to the ceiling. As Zen came back down, osaft did the same. That means he can block any shot that comes directly at him, and if needed be, he can dive in for the challenge if Zen doesn't play the ball as well. Now the shot comes through to the bottom corner. osaft with the reset, fakes high, goes low. And you can clearly see Zen is not sure what to do with osaft's aerial game. This is, like I said, thanks to osaft getting the better of Zen on a few occasions before in this series. His aerial game is working well. He looks like an extremely well-rounded player, looks like a player who's game is going to translate well to other game modes. And now he does get the kickoff possession this time around. Zen was the one who got the last one, scored off of it. 1 goal deficit for osaft. Huge acceleration though. This time reset into the wave dash pop. Demos Zen. Zen tried that move on osaft earlier this game. It didn't work. osaft hits him with it, mixing up the offense beautifully. We've had reset shots attempted by osaft. We've had the mind game wave dash shot low. Now we've just got the physical play as well. Now he's diving in, looking to make the most of this boost advantage. Does so. Zen can't get away. osaft by 1. And with 42 seconds left, the young man from Germany, I should have mentioned, by the way, 16 years old. He's got, so much potential. He looked so nervous, but he did a great job keeping his cool, keeping it all together, and he's going to go for one more. He's not backing off. He's not retreating. He's not letting Zen come at him. He is going to try to go ahead by 2 here. We saw what can happen at the World Championship. Moxie tried to kill time too early against Naupo and lost the game because of it, and now it's actually Zen who's blundered. osaft running the ball all the way across the pitch to go up by 2. And while I say osaft looked nervous in the cams, Zen looked tilted. Gotta say, he did not expect this. Did he underestimate osaft like the rest of us did? It is possible. Now the fake kickoff by osaft. That's going to waste some time. Really smart play to avoid the volatile diagonal kickoff like he did there. Here comes Zen nonetheless. osaft reads him again, and that's game. osaft sends Zen to the lower bracket, and that's been the theme of this video. Jack, Rezears, and Zen all getting sent to the lower bracket by matchups we did not expect. I didn't see any of those ones coming, but congratulations to vadyy, to Mozzarella, and to osaft on some stunning upsets. These weren't the only upsets in the tournament. There were some other smaller upsets, but these were my picks for the 3 biggest ones. Like I said before, I'll probably be doing a video exclusively about the other games in this matchup between osaft and Zen, because the match was super interesting. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. Let me know what other matches you want to see in the comments. I'm also going to be going back to 2v2 RLCS matches as well. So we've got quite a while before the World Championship, so plenty of time to look at how these teams qualified to Worlds through the extra game modes, as well as last chance quals coming up for 3s. There's a ton of RLCS in this gap between Major 2 and Worlds. A ton of RLCS to look forward to. But congrats again to osaft, Mozzarella, and to vadyy. Like I've said in the RLCS broadcast, I want to see these players getting opportunities with experienced RLCS players. Redmob as well looks like a player whose game could translate really well to 3v3. And I know we have already seen players like osaft, vadyy, Redmob, Mozzarella, Giag. We've seen all these guys in RLCS before. I'm just saying, I think people need to respect these results. When you look through the history of ones, very often 1v1 is a glimpse into future 3v3 champions. And maybe, that's not going to be the case with all of these guys, but it's just something to think about as we see the expansion of RLCS 1s and 2s in the future. But yeah, congrats again to these guys on some incredible performances and doing it in style as well. Not just spamming 1v1 tricks, but really just looking like all-rounded, well-rounded, complete players. That's it for this one though, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what other games you want to see me do breakdowns on, and also check out links in the description for the next rank. I'm going to be doing some breakdowns of some RLCS 1s games on that channel as well with Jack. So be sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for videos popping up there. And also Chalkcast, we're going to be doing more live episodes, bonus episodes in the Patreon, doing predictions for events just like this one. So be sure to check it out. Links in the description. That's all I've got time for this one though, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.